The game is about to start!
Yeah! I honestly don't understand how this happened.
The two of you will have 2 minutes. When 2 minutes pass, Miss Karen will start.
But then, I can't lose this game.
And we're starting now! Ready, set...
I am going to win this game. I think it's fair to say that we live in an age of diversity. Back in our parents' generation, it was normal for everyone at school to talk about the same TV shows that they watched the night before. But now it's completely different. Idols, comedians, YouTubers, VTubers, TikTokers, Instagrammers, anime, games, manga, each friend seems to enjoy something completely different. And yet, even in this fragmented world, there are still people close to us whom we can truly call stars. Miss Karen, good morning!
Good morning. You look beautiful as always. Thank you. Oh? Miss Karen, what's the matter? Oh! You had a haircut. You look great. Oh my! Thank you very much. I'm very honored. And you look like you lost a little weight.
What? Really?
It's probably because you've been trying hard at your baseball practice. You look very sharp now. I hope you continue to practice hard.
Yeah, okay. Wow, Miss Karen is so impressive. Most people who see what's going on here would feel as if this was almost lame, but then it's only a matter of time until anyone would understand why, after witnessing how Karen Kujo lives. Miss Kujo is a junior, just like me. She's the student council president, but because she's so popular, people call her the first and last absolute student council president. Not only is she charismatic, but she's also getting top grades among all. She has a stunning model-like figure, and she's also great at sports. She's perfect at everything she does, almost to the point where it's hard to believe. Almost every guy in the schools confessed their love to her, but they've all been turned down. No one would even confess just for fun. Everyone's been serious about it. After being turned down, she would always be considerate about it though, which made them become one of their believers. The girls from our school seemed to respect her as well, and they even came up with a fan club for her. Whenever she shows up, everyone surrounds her like a magnet that attracts magnetic sand. But then, isn't everyone way too obsessed with her? I mean, she is indeed an attractive person, but we all have different tastes. Not everyone would be attracted to the same person.
What's the matter, Kawaraya?
No, nothing. I'm sorry.
Okay, by the way, did you study ahead for the next class? There's a part that I don't really get.
I guess this part can get confusing. Let me help you. Miss Mako Uesaka. She's been my classmate ever since the first year in high school, and she's one of my only friends that I have. Ever since we started attending this school, everyone's been obsessed with Miss Kujo, except for Miss Uesaka. She's different from the others. The moment I felt that way, I started to feel like she was my kind, and that was how I started talking to her. So that's what this is all about.
Wow, thank you. I'm cleared up now.
I'm glad to hear that. Let me know if you need help again, okay?
Okay, you're so reliable.
I never got obsessed with Miss Kujo like the others because I had an awkward feeling that doing the same thing others were doing would not end well. But I've got a feeling that there's a deeper reason why Miss Uesaka doesn't choose to be obsessed with Miss Kujo. But then I don't plan on asking her about it. Some choose to surround the bright sun, while others choose to stay quiet in the shade. If we live in different habitats, then I'm completely fine by that. Or at least that's what I thought. Huh? I got called out here, but what exactly is going on?
Why don't you answer your own question?
What? I don't care.
You don't?
Yikes! I just hated the way that she responded, and I almost told her that I don't care out of reflex. Are you gonna be bullying me in public?
Why would I ever do that? It's actually the complete opposite.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, nothing. So, let me cut to the subject. Seiji, you should be honored.
Excuse me?
I'll make you my 7th lover.
Excuse me?
Oh my god!
What? What is going on? Is he gonna be Miss Karen's boyfriend? How envious!
If he's the 7th, then he'd be entitled to enjoy a cup of tea with Miss Karen for an hour every Thursday after school. What a lucky guy!
Can you please explain this? This is probably the most confusing situation I've been in my entire life.
I get it. When you get to climb up the ladder, there will always be a huge shock.
Wow, I thought that we were speaking the same language, but apparently we're not.
It's simple. I'm providing you with that opportunity.
Opportunity?
That's right. You live in a shady, humid place, but as long as you have the title of being my lover, you'll live a happy student life. I know that I'm right.
What?
Impressive, Miss Karen. You treat all humans fair and equally. How generous of you. You're definitely the goddess in our era. You don't have to flatter me so much. It's just a fact.
Oh, I see. This lady must think that I'm unhappy that I don't get to join the others as they surround her. So she felt bad for me and she's willing to bring me into the loop without judging me. She probably thinks that she's doing me some kind of huge favor, and that it's the right thing to do. I never thought that anyone would have such different values, even though she was born and raised in the same country and the same region. There's no point in talking to her. I'll just reject her quickly and...
By the way, once I assign you as my 7th boyfriend, I don't mind adding that girl, Mako, into our group.
What?
That girl also chooses to stay distant from me because she strangely insists. But it's such a waste that she doesn't get to interact with too many people during her student life. Why have you been looking down? Are you being shy? Well, I understand that it's not easy to accept such a huge opportunity that you never thought you deserve. Now, hold my hand. As my 7th lover, you're going to enjoy your student life. Oh?
Well, thank you for asking, but no, thank you.
What?
I'm completely fine.
What? What's the matter with you? Don't worry, I don't mind waiting for you until the moment you decide to be honest.
Now, I guess if you were one of the sales reps trying to sell me something, you could take that answer as a yes. I'm sorry to make you misunderstand. I'd like to humbly decline. Thank you, and bye.
What? Hold on a second.
What is it? Let me go! Oh my goodness, she's so strong.
You were just kidding, right? You were just being shy.
No, I'm being completely honest. I can't even move an inch.
Just take a good night's sleep tonight and you'll have a completely different opinion by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, right?
What? It's not like I'm tearing apart the love note that I wrote in the middle of the night. This is the conclusion that I came up with while both my body and soul are perfectly in a healthy state. First of all, I don't get what the 7th lover means.
So, the order and placement are the problem. I guess I have no choice. I'll listen to your request and make you my 4th lover.
Is that supposed to mean that I'd be granted a higher position?
This means that you'll be privileged to spend Saturday mornings with me, and that's as precious as a diamond.
That's better than 7th lover, I guess, but either way, I decline.
What?
But this was the first time anyone has confessed to me, so you made me happy. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, but bye now.
Wait.
Is he serious? He just rejected Miss Karen.
It's almost like he's publicly declaring that he'll never see the sun.
Miss Karen? Don't worry about me. I'm fine, thanks. Jeez, he's in his own world. I'm impressed. Huh? Miss Karen, did you just say something? No, nothing.
After school, a day after that incident... what do you want from me?
I'm sorry to make you come here. I wanted to ask if you wanted to join a project.
Join a project?
The school festival is coming up, right?
Oh, that's right. The school festival here would be done internally on the first day, and externally for the public on the second day. Everyone works hard at making the festival happen, and it goes on the news every year.
I've been trying to figure out a bold project concept for the first day of the festival, so I came up with an idea to have you chased down by me.
What? That sounds extremely scary, so I'd like to respectfully decline.
Just listen to the end.
I'll listen to the end and refuse after that.
Just listen.
School tag?
We'll have cameras placed all over the school and have drones filming it. The time limit will be 15 minutes. The field will be inside the school buildings and nothing outdoors. I'll be it, and you'll be the runner. You'll be running from me, and I'll be predating. I'll be chasing you.
Did you almost say pre-dating?
You heard me wrong. If you win, I'll guarantee your freedom. But if I win, I'll make you my boyfriend.
But I haven't changed my mind.
Just listen to the very end.
I just want to go home and exhaust my daily game on a social media game.
You can decide on the detailed rules for the tag. You can just let me or my student council members know about the rule adjustments. As long as you adjust the rules, you can gather allies. But I'm not sure if you have enough friends to do that.
What? Well then, I guess I really do have no choice. But I don't mind being your boyfriend. We don't have to play tag. I'll be your 7th lover if that's what you want. All I gotta do is sacrifice 1 hour on Thursdays after school until I graduate from high school, right?
Did you really think you'd make me happy by putting your words that way?
This is bad. I'm jeopardizing my life if I further agitate her.
The purpose of this project is also to calm things down around you, too. I'm sure you have a hard time being around at school right now.
Oh. It's true. Seems like the entire school's aware that I rejected Miss Cujo's confession yesterday, and everyone's been whispering behind my back. Honestly, I don't really care what others think of me, considering the fact that I've always been living quietly in the shade. But then...
If we make this into a school festival project and clear this battle up publicly, I'm sure we can get you out of this situation.
I guess you might be right.
Most importantly, I already know it. You're the type of person who would take action for other people's sake rather than your own. You won't run from this battle, and I already know it.
Miss Cujo? I'm not sure who she's talking about. Well then, I accept the challenge.
Thank you. So now, make sure you call me by my first name.
Have you ever heard of context?
This is an order from the school council president. You're doing as I say.
What? But that doesn't even make any sense. But then, I don't even know what she'd do to me if I refused. Okay. Karen?
That's fine.
I thought that she was an arrogant and overbearing person, but looking at her now, she throws me off. Alright, what do I do now? A game of tag using the school building. Considering the fact that I'm a guy and she's a girl, there is no way I would lose if we were to play it fair and square. That is, if it were an ordinary girl. Last year, Karen challenged 4 track and field girls to a match against them for a 1-kilometer relay on her own, and she ended up winning. The track and field club members are fast runners as is, but if they were doing a relay while Karen was matching them on her own, none of them were able to beat her. Her physical capabilities are completely out of the ordinary. I gotta make sure I come up with solid rules and a plan, or else she'll catch me. But then there isn't much I could do on my own.
Oh, Kawaraya!
Miss Uesaka, what's the matter?
I just decided to stay and study for a bit in the classroom today. Kawaraya, where have you been?
No, I was called by Karen to be at the student council room. What's the matter, Miss Uesaka?
Are you calling Karen by her first name now? Since when?
Oh, she noticed that I'm calling her differently now. I'm surprised. Ever since I went to the student council room earlier.
Really? I see.
I don't even know why this is happening, but
I see what happened.
I don't think I'll feel rested until the school festival.
That must have been a hassle.
Thanks for saying that. I feel like I was staring directly into the sun until just earlier, so I feel like just talking to her now is healing me. She really heals me.
But then, Kawaraya, are you sure you want to accept this challenge?
Of course, I was hesitant, but as Karen said, I feel like things will be cleared up by accepting this challenge. I don't care if others give me the side-eye for being the guy who rejected Karen Kujo's confession. But then, I don't want everyone else to be eyeing Miss Uesaka for being the one and only person that I ever interact with. That's why I've got no choice but to accept this challenge. Miss Uesaka, what's the matter?
Sounds just like you, Kawaraya.
Sounds just like me?
I'm sure you have your own thoughts, but I won't ask.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. I can't tell her that I'm doing this for her, making myself sound as if I'm doing her a favor.
I'm sure you're doing it for someone, right?
What?
Kawaraya, are you okay?
I'm sorry, nothing, don't mind me. Did you see her smile? That was so cute.
Look, Kawaraya.
Hmm?
If you don't mind, will you let me help you?
Huh? Does that mean...
Yes, I want to join that tag. I want to be your help.
I mean, I honestly would be happy about that, but, are you sure? All the students from this entire school building will be watching you.
That's true. I guess I'd be shy about it, but you're right. That would be so embarrassing. Oh my goodness.
You need to calm down.
But Seiji, you're my friend. Also, I feel like I know Karen pretty well.
What? Really?
Yes, so we can come up with the plans together.
Oh, Miss Uesaka. Thank you. I felt a bit lonely about it, so I'm really happy. I'd love for you to help me out.
Yes, let's give it our best.
So now I have Miss Uesaka as my ally. I'm sure that there are ways to win this.
Ahem, and so... Since you and I will be working together to win this battle, should we call each other by our first names? You can call me Mako.
What? What? But then I'd feel shy to do that.
But you call Karen by her first name.
Huh?
I don't want to let Karen win this game either.
Huh? Did you just say something?
No, nothing.
But then, yeah, you're right. I guess this is a good opportunity. Thank you again, Mako.
Yes, yes!
Oh, she is so cute!
And thank you for letting me join too, Seiji.
Yeah, of course. This is bad. I can't stop smiling if I don't try hard to keep a straight face. I gotta maintain my facial muscles tight as long as it doesn't end up becoming a crime.
Miss Karen, Kawaraya reached out to tell us that he will have Mako Uesaka join the tag as his ally. What did you just say? Did you say that Mako is joining? Miss Karen, what's the matter? No, nothing. Thank you for the report. I never thought you'd make a move, Mako. You're surprisingly proactive.
And the following weekend, we started getting ready.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We need to make sure we don't get injured. Let's carefully stretch first, okay?
Okay. There.
We started coming up with plans for the tag against Karen. But there's no point if we can't move around effectively on the day of the match. The student council president is a physical ghost, and we may not move as quickly as she could. But we wanted to sprint as fast as we could during the 15 minutes, so we started practicing running. What the? Oh my goodness!
Huh?
Nothing, don't mind me. I let my guard down. What was that all about? I felt like I was wordless. Let's take a small break.
Okay.
Mako, you're actually pretty good at running.
Really? Thanks. We can't let Karen beat us.
Thanks, I'm so glad to have you. If I took this challenge on my own, I would have been pressured without having anyone else understand how I was feeling. Considering that, I felt so grateful to have Mako by my side as I practiced running. We spent our free time between classes and getting ready for the school festival by practicing running and coming up with our tactics together. I'd normally feel dizzy just looking by the schedule during this period, but I was able to enjoy the process only because Mako was always by my side. Alright, I think that's enough for today.
The plans are starting to come together. We just need to make sure we're ready for the big day.
Hey, Mako, I wanted to thank you once again for helping me out so much.
You're welcome. You're making me a bit shy.
I know it's a bit late to ask, but, can I ask why it is that you decided to help me out so much?
Huh? That's because I'm your friend, Seiji.
I understand that, and I'm really happy to hear that, but then, I felt like that wasn't the only reason. For example, did something happen between you and Karen?
Karen and I are childhood friends. We used to get along well until we were in junior high.
I see. Mako and Karen, seeing how they are currently, I couldn't really picture them getting along.
It's not like anything happened between us, but a lot has happened, and we haven't been talking to each other recently. And I felt like Karen had been crossing the line recently, too. And Seiji, what she's done to you has been more like a trigger to me. I want to stop that girl.
I see. I had no idea.
Also, I only said that you were a friend, but on our first year in high school, do you remember helping me when my classmates were teasing me?
Oh, I remember that. Hey, Uesaka, you're always by yourself. Is it because you suck at talking to others?
That's not true!
No, you actually know how to talk. In that case, why don't you join our conversation over here?
No, No, thanks. Just leave me alone.
What? We're just trying to... Just shut up. What's your problem? You're also a loner. We all have our choice in whether we spend our time alone or with friends. At least I feel like it's a lot more productive staying alone reading books than spending time with others who would want to look down on me and tease me because I'm a loner. What did you just say? I don't want you disturbing me when I'm peacefully reading a book. What do you want to do? Since you guys have nothing on your heads, all you can do is raise your fists against me. But I can hurl insults so brutally accurate that you would wish you weren't even alive. That's so lame. What the heck is wrong with this guy? Let's just go now.
Thank you very much, Kawaraya.
You don't have to appreciate me for anything, you know. I'm sorry if I also scared you. You okay?
No, you weren't scaring me at all. You said those words to protect me. I'm sure Satoshima and Takamiya will stop teasing me from now on.
I think their names are Sato and Tanaka.
What? Really? Oh, I'm sorry.
Miss Osaka, you're funny.
What? Really?
I still remember how you completely butchered those guys' last names.
Oh, stop talking about that. I was embarrassed.
So, why are you mentioning what happened back then?
Ever since then, I couldn't keep my eyes off of you, Seiji.
What?
You're always cherishing the time you have for yourself. So I figured that you would really hate to spend time with Karen when you don't even want to spend time with her.
Ah, I see. I get it. I feel like an idiot getting flustered on my own. My face is getting hot. But then, I'm glad to hear how you felt. Let's give it our best, okay?
Yup, let's give it our best.
I was glad to know that there's a lot going on with Mako and also between Karen and Mako. All we have left to do is to try our best.
All right, it's finally the big day. The big show of our first day of school festival. Search, catch, never let go. Our student council president, Karen Kujo, presents the heart racing hunting game.
Yeah! That is such a scary introduction and title of this game.
And here are the rules. The time limit will be 15 minutes. The game will take place inside the school buildings only. No one is allowed to step outside. Miss Karen will be it and chase down Mr. Kawaraya. And she wins if she can tag him within the 15-minute time limit. And this will be a unique rule. Miss Uesaka, the other one, is an ally of Mr. Kawaraya, and she will be in a position to chase down Miss Karen. This means that Miss Karen will have to run from Miss Uehara while she chases down Mr. Kawaraya. To ensure that Miss Uehara won't be protecting Mr. Kawaraya, the two of them must always keep a 3-meter distance. This game is being broadcast in full via cameras installed throughout the school building and drones flying overhead. And on top of that, we'll also have live audio thanks to the pin mic Miss Karen is wearing. Everyone, the time has come! Let's all enjoy watching our student council president, Miss Karen Kujo, trampling the helpless lambs.
Yeah! If favoritism goes all the way to this extent, it almost feels fair.
I'm impressed that neither of you ever ran. You have my compliments.
Thanks.
Karen, don't you think 3 meters is a bit too short a distance? Oh, I even said that I don't need that rule at all. Huh? But the student council members said that I'd at least need this rule. I decided to let them implement it, since they insisted.
You're so confident. But then, I can tell that she's very focused on this battle, and I'm sure she's not bluffing. I can tell that she's in her best condition.
have Mr. Kawaraya and Miss Uesaka start. Miss Karen will stay for 2 minutes and the battle will begin after those 2 minutes.
Mako, let's stay calm and do as we planned.
Okay. And it's almost that 2-minute mark. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And off goes Miss Karen. She's fast. She's way too fast.
Yeah, Miss Karen!
You're amazing.
So, Karen started.
Aha, there you are.
What? Oh god, I feel like I'm playing a horror game.
I guess the 15-minute time limit was too long. 5 minutes. Actually, 3 minutes would have been enough time for me. Now I'm going to come get you. Oh!
According to Mako, Karen has a weakness. She's afraid of frogs. When she was in elementary school, she would run and cry whenever she found a frog. She's ashamed and embarrassed about this, and Mako's the only person who knows about this aside from her family.
Mako must have told you.
I'm sorry, but I am not optimistic enough to think that I would win without having any counterplans.
A wise decision. This battle would have been over if we were doing an ordinary match.
Let me make it clear that these dolls are located in blind spots from the camera. No one can tell why you're being hesitant, and the dolls are only in the hallways.
Thanks for telling me. Well then... This game would be lame if I won too quickly. I'll do you a favor and take a detour.
Yeah, Miss Karen!
She's a goddess, and she's also an entertainer. I'm impressed. He could have surrounded himself with frogs, but he didn't. I guess Seiji can be a kind gentleman in his own way. I got you! Oh! Nice try, but you should have trained your physical abilities more regularly rather than training yourself over such a short span of time. What? Did you know that we were training ourselves? I wouldn't have been surprised if you did. You were so much quicker than I've ever seen you, but I guess that wasn't enough. Oh! Now, since I took a detour, it's probably going to take me about 2 minutes to get to where Seiji is right now, since I'm not sure how many other plans they have, and I also need to watch out for Mako. So much to do. This is great. I'm having so much fun. Just wait and see, Seiji. Mako, I will tear through every scheme, plot, and trap you've so carefully laid, and utterly crush you beneath my heel.
Mako and I utilized all the plans that we came up with. Some of them bought us a few minutes, while others only bought us a few seconds, but she, for sure, started running out of time. 1 minute left.
There's only a minute left. I'm impressed that you've been running all along. You have my compliments.
Thanks for the compliment.
Be careful not to fall off the stage. Karen! Oh, I guess all players are here now, but it's already too late. Since there's the 3-meter rule, you can't come closer to me than where you are. But if Seiji is going to jump off the stage, I'm not going to let go of that split second when he turns around. I win, Seiji. Mako.
You're so confident. You don't even have a minute left.
And that's enough time to finish this battle. You guys might feel nervous with this situation, but for me, it's as relaxing as when I'm enjoying a cup of afternoon tea. Huh? Karen, are you always chasing someone down while you enjoy a cup of tea? That's so scary. That's not what I said.
I didn't think I would end up being cornered like this.
Of course, I praise you for being able to run from me all along, though. Now, let's end this.
Sure, let's end this battle. But then... we're the ones winning this battle.
What? Karen, I caught you! Mako! You idiot! This isn't the time for that! Seiji! Seiji? Oh?
I'm sorry to scare you at the very end.
But then...
We win!
Did I really lose? Does this mean Seiji won't be mine? This must be a lie. This must be a lie! Karen?
I'm glad that we were prepared, since we never know what could happen. What? The screen blacked out, man!
What happened? Seiji, what just happened?
I talked to the student council members to have them turn off all the cameras whenever I reached out. I told them that we shouldn't let the others see Karen in case anything happens, considering the fact that others worship her.
Wow, I had no idea.
We're the only ones who are listening and seeing what's going on during this conversation, so don't worry.
How pathetic. I'm being taken care of by the man who rejected me. Oh, Karen! Seiji, I wanted to tell you that I truly have a crush on you.
What?
In our first year in high school, you helped Mako, right? I was about to help her back then. Really? At first, I envied you as you protected Mako from those classmates. I've always been the one who protected her. Oh, Karen! But while I envied you, I started to be interested in you. You never cared what others said. You always chose to be alone, and you were the only boy in our school who wasn't attracted to me.
I just have a twisted personality.
I guess you can put it that way. But then, even with that twisted personality, you can leave a different impression on others depending on how the opponent takes it. You must have been the person who didn't vote for me when I was elected as the student council president.
I didn't know that you were aware.
When we were little, I was always protecting Mako. She's my best friend and my childhood friend, so that's all I care about. Oh, Karen! But there was this one time when I stopped the kids who were teasing Mako, and I ended up being respected rather than hated. All I cared about was protecting Mako, but as everyone was fawning over me, I started to feel like I needed to protect everyone. In the next moment, I realized that there was a huge distance between you and me. I thought I was always honest with you, but Mako, when you're around, I end up revealing my weak side. What have I been doing all along? I tried to be who I'm not. I couldn't be honest with my crush that I liked him. I even ended up keeping a distance from my precious childhood friend. But then, I'm glad that we had this battle today. I was able to see that Mako has grown a lot too. Seiji, I hope you and Mako continue getting along. No! What? Oh! Why are you making it sound like you're going to disappear from me? I've always felt like you were crossing your lines, Karen, so that's why I wanted to stop you. And I decided to help Seiji. I see. Karen, every time you decide on something, you destroy the obstacles in front of you and just continue proceeding. And that's why I've been worried about you. You're making it sound as if I'm a bore. But you're smart and you're strong, so you must be having a harder time than a bore. What? What did you just say?
What? Are they fighting after such a touching conversation? It's true that you may have gone too far, but then, because you've always continued to proceed, you have others respect you the way they do.
Oh, Seiji.
I don't think there are many lies about how everyone admires and respects you, so you should be proud of what you've accomplished.
It's just that I don't want you to cross the lines over certain things, but I'm very happy to see that you're popular among everyone else. Really? Yup. So, I hope you'll stay by my side again. I want you to always be with me. Oh. Oh, jeez. What's wrong with you guys? Why are you trying to make me cry. Karen! Oh, Karen! Karen, have you ever fallen in love with someone? Huh? Why are you asking all of a sudden? I was just curious. I'm not sure. But then, it needs to be someone who can protect you without hesitating before I can even try to protect you. Or else I won't be attracted to begin with. Without hesitating? Instead of someone who's strong enough to protect me? If someone has the emotional strength, the physical strength wouldn't matter much. No matter how physically strong a person is, there's no point if that person isn't courageous enough to stand in front of you. I see. You're right. I hope there's someone like that.
On a later day... Miss Karen, good morning!
Good morning. You're as beautiful as always. Thank you.
She's become even more popular than before. Ever since the game of tag, Karen confessed to everyone that she was lying about having multiple boyfriends. She also confessed that I was her first love. She expected that everyone would lose interest in her after realizing that she wasn't some mythical figure after all, and that she had flaws, but she was wrong. Everyone else just felt like she'd become even more likable just by being like the others. Mako and Karen were also back to being best friends, and I see them together often too.
Karen is so popular.
Yeah, she sure is. I felt like I've become a lot closer to Mako too, thanks to the tag. We text each other every day. Last night, I asked if she wanted to hang out with me next Saturday, and she agreed. I was too excited to fall asleep last night because of that. I'm gonna take this nice and slow by getting even closer to her one step at a time, and eventually...
Good morning. Huh? Seiji, are you free this Sunday? Would you like to go out with me?
What?
Wait, Karen! What is this? Why are you asking him out on a On what? No, I mean, you were just asking him. On a Demon Slayer? That's the manga that you're borrowing from me now!
They get along so well.
Let me organize the facts. First of all, I talked to Miss Hashimoto to switch her seat with me so I could sit here. Starting today, I'll be sitting next to you, Seiji. And I know that I lost the battle, but it doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to hit on you, right? Most importantly, you're not in a relationship with anyone. This means that it's perfectly okay for me to continue hitting on you. By the way, I'm suspecting that the two of you will be seeing each other on Saturday. What? I mean, when we were talking about our plans this weekend, Mako, you didn't seem like you could stop smiling. Wow, you read my mind!
Whoa!
Hey, Seiji, I'm very sad after being rejected by you. Will you make me feel better?
I'm not sure if that's something you should be asking the person who hurt your feelings.
Taking the challenge that I failed again and conquering it is the best way to overcome the pain.
You have the hero's mindset. You're kidding me.
Karen, you're so mean! Oh, how dare you refuse to acknowledge someone's love? You need to stop trying to win every argument you come across. You're terrible! Aren't you being a bit rude? Now, Seiji, I need to hear your answer. I don't mind just having a cup of coffee with you at a cafe. Seiji, you should have fun with me on Saturday and take a nice rest at home on Sunday. What do you think?
It seems like there's still a lot more to happen in the upcoming days, but I guess it'll be fun. I'm sure everything will be okay.